Welcome to IAR CEO, where vision meets execution, where ideas become industries, and where leadership is more than just a title. It is responsibility. I am your host, Atuhurra Angela Marjorie, and today we are doing a collaboration podcast and flipping the script. I host a powerful, intelligent, and like-minded CEO and podcaster, Hannah Arinaitwe, founder and CEO of Young and Branded. This conversation is one that every founder, creator, and leader must have, because the question changes from being, how do I build a brand? And it becomes, when did I become the brand? Today, we unpack what happens and when an idea becomes an identity, when visibility becomes responsibility, and when the founder is no longer just running something, but represents something. Hannah, welcome to IAR CEO.
Thank you.
Yay!
I think I now qualify to be called a CEO.
I know.
You know,
Wow.
girls in big positions.
Good in big positions, yeah. What personality traits do you possess as Hannah Arinaitwe?
So if I tell you a personality traits, do they directly represent that I have CEO characteristics, or this is just to get to know me?
No. What personality traits do you possess? Either CEO or either founder, either normal life. What is it like for you?
Hannah Arinaitwe is bold, is confident,
Wow.
is a leader, a little bit bossy as well. But I'm also very, very outgoing and resilient. I do not give up. In my vocabulary, there's nothing.
There's no giving up.
There's no giving up in
Why
my
would
vocabulary.
someone give up?
Why?
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 If you were to describe yourself, what would you say about yourself?
I would say that Hannah Arinaitwe is a fun-loving individual, a multimedia journalist, because that is my career. And I am the founder of Art for Change. Art for Change is a movement that uses art and storytelling to harness quality education and climate action.
Yep.
But I'm also the founder of Young and Branded, which is actually why we are here together today. Yes, this is a platform and podcast that basically is for young, bold minds. And I am also really actively into journalism as a career and consultancy and the likes. That's basically who Hannah is.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, I told you. Here at IAR CEO, we are just changing the narrative, guys. Have you seen Hannah?
Exactly.
Yeah. So Hannah, was becoming the face intentional, or did it just happen?
Very intentional. First of all, because my character trait is that I'm a sanguine. So there's you know about the character traits. There's sanguine, there's choleric. There are different kinds of character traits that are described. Now, a sanguine is an individual who likes to be seen and likes being the center of attention.
I see you.
And for me, I accepted it. I accepted my fate.
No, it is somehow very comforting. Yes. Or when you get to realize who you truly are.
Thank you. Thank you. So I first of all, I identified that. Second of all, I have always wanted to build a legacy. I want people to remember a name, Hannah Arinaitwe. You see, like how they remember the name Francis Bale, how they remember who?
Yoweri Kaguta
Museveni. I want them to know that there was a lady, a young girl called Hannah Arinaitwe that existed. And that can only happen when I am the face.
And you stick to what you want.
Exactly.
True.
So yeah, that's actually what really made me decide to be the face. So I have so many other things that I do, but at the end of the day, I always connect that to me. And even if you check my YouTube channel for the podcast, the podcast is a product of Hannah Arinaitwe. And it took for so long to understand that. Everybody was like, Hannah, you need to create a separate page for IAR.
Yeah.
But you see, sorry, I'm now becoming IAR CEO. For Young and Branded.
For Young and Branded, yeah.
But like I said, for me, it is a part of me. It's a product
of you. Okay.
part of me.
Has the brand shaped you in ways you didn't expect? Young and branded. Has it in any way shaped you in a way you didn't expect?
A lot.
Tell us, tell the young people outside there.
There are things I thought I knew, I understood when I was starting Young and Branded. I felt like I was like everything I knew. But once you step into a position of responsibility of driving a brand that is supposed to represent you, then you really understand that it is not as easy as it looks on the outside.
Yeah.
When they see us here in makeup, when they see us there on TikTok and Instagram, listen, it is fun.
It is fun.
It's good. It's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be here if, it was not like flashy and cool.
I know.
But building the brand has taught me that there's a lot of hard work required, a lot of planning required. I am not a fan of planning. Me, I am a person who wakes up in the morning and says, tomorrow I want to open up a TV station. And I will go and sign a contract. And in 2 days, I'll be an owner of a building. And airing. That's the kind of person I am.
Because at this point, this for me drives me to something that I always ask myself, or other people that find me ask me, Majo, do you think founders build personal brands, or should the business always be speaking to itself? I mean, I have started numerous numbers of businesses. Geja, Safeguard, now IAR CEO. As a founder and a CEO, should I build my personal brand as Atuhurra Angela Marjorie, or should the business speak for itself?
I think it really depends on what your why is. I always tell people, like, okay, what is your why? Why are you doing what you're doing? Right?
Yeah.
I feel like it really depends on what you want. It can be, you can be Hannah Arinaitwe individually as a brand that is always pushing her businesses on your audiences. But that doesn't stop your businesses or your initiatives or your ideas to also have an independent space. I have seen people on TikTok, for example, that are selling, let's say, beddings or electronics, and it's like a mixture. It's like a katogo. Because today they are posting their look on makeup. Tomorrow they are posting.
Hannah, talk to me directly.
I'm talking to you directly.
Talk to me directly.
If the shoe fits, it is fitting.
Because I have a challenge, I think. When you come to my personal pages, especially TikTok, you'll find me cooking. You'll find me dancing. You will find me talking sensible things to the government of this country.
Yes.
And then you'll find me doing the normal work that I do at Geja Women Foundation or Safe Girl.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Like I was explaining that I've seen people who wake up in the morning and today they are posting their business.
Yeah.
Come and buy from me this. Tomorrow, I'm looking cute in this dress and I'm going to a wedding. Now, that creates a bit of a clash and confusion for your audience that is watching you, right?
Yeah.
So it's important that you allow your work to have its independent pages and for you as well as a personal brand to have your independent pages.
True.
And on your independent page, you can have fun, you can do what, and you can also speak about your business and your work.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to be there in the morning saying, Kati, I'm selling this. And then in the afternoon, you can still be able to sell, but from a perspective of you as an individual.
I'm also thinking it should also teach us as young CEOs or founders how professional we can be. I mean, me being the CEO or the founder does not take away my
personality.
My personality.
Exactly.
So I am the major, the introvert sometimes, but I can also be the chubby one, the one that is going to stand up and dance on a street.
And it's okay.
If you find me tomorrow, please don't be like, So, how do you, or is visibility necessary for our growth as founders and CEOs?
Yeah, it's definitely, because everybody wants to associate with somebody who people know and people trust. Another good thing about visibility is that people start to understand what you stand for and your values.
Sure.
And then those people who may want to approach but have already looked at you from outside and they have understood that Hana Hana stands for family, stands for this. That means if we're an alcohol brand, it's not going to make sense for us to reach out to Hana, right? So visibility really allows the world to understand what you stand for. Number 2, it gives you a lot of exposure. Many people start to reach out to you for the things you are branding yourself as, for the things your business is branding as, right? For me, I've gotten so many opportunities, Marjorie, so many opportunities because of visibility. I mean, even you reaching out and saying, Hannah, listen, we want to collab with Young and Branded. How would you have known me if I was not being visible?
Imagine. Let me tell you guys how I saw Hannah. Let me take you back a story. So Hannah launched Young and Branded. On the same day, I launched Atuhurra CEO. It was the 16th of August, which is my birthday. I launched Atuhurra CEO. And I had seen her put her posters, do content on Young. And I'm like, guys, I need to find this woman. I need to know who she is.
I know.
And guess what? Here we are today in a collab.
Exactly. And even I would not have accepted this collab if you are not also visible in your own capacity. Because now why should I work with you? Now there is nothing to show for. Right? So visibility is something that every founder must work on. If you're there and you are shy of being on camera, then there are still other ways you can still be able to have people create content for you, for your business, or for your work. Right?
So let's go into talking about survival of brands beyond you. Beyond you, the founder and the CEO. How do brands survive beyond us? Or how do we survive the brands?
How do we survive the brands? Allowing them to be individual, right? You as you are your own person. Them as their businesses, they are also separate from you. That is the only way you can be able to still be here and dance on TikTok and nobody is going to say, but now you get ja. You get? So that individuality is very important so that people can perceive you away from each other, but still in the same way, see you as a collaborative entity that works together.
Because it also brings me to think that if I disappear tomorrow, Young and CEO and Young and Branded disappear tomorrow. No, I don't want Young and Branded to disappear. If Hannah Arinaitwe disappear tomorrow, what would be Young and Branded like? So if you can choose as a CEO and founder to differentiate between who you are as a person and also let your brand run, it will make it more possible for sustainability purposes.
Definitely.
Have you known of brands that have collapsed because the owners died?
So many of them, but also because it needs to be an intentional thing. In Africa, I don't think we have really understood the art of building legacy. Kubanga in Africa, we believe that chitandikila kunze, chigwa kunze. Meaning, your dad can have a multi-million-dollar business, but his kids don't even know where the bank accounts are for that business. They don't know where, they don't know the best. Who is the okay, let them know who the supplier is. So that when you are not there anymore, they can still be able to see how to continue. But in Africa, we still haven't yet created that openness.
And because imagine, I am a parent and the struggle of how we are doing our businesses, growing up in a family where you don't even know, apart from knowing that your father, maybe my father was an engineer, I don't know how much he makes. I don't know. Like, it's not until maybe when he has passed away and you begin seeing
things popping up.
Things popping up. So I think as founders and CEOs that are creating stuff, especially in our generation, we should learn to make sure that our brand goes beyond us.
I think let's first take it back a little bit. We need to learn how to be open. Those things of secrets. But now, those things of secrets create so many problems and tension. And then when everything is collapsing, nobody even knows where to start from because you are not able to build a team, to work with. If I am sick today, I am sure Young and Branded, it will be booked. I know the script will be written because I'm not working alone.
I'm not.
I even know that the people on my team will know how much I pay.
Shout out to
Shout
those
out to my
people
team. Shout out
that
to my
we
team.
work with, those people that make
Yes.
sure that our brands still run. You guys are the big deal to this.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what intentional steps are you, as Hannah Arinaitwe, taking to ensure the survival of both you and Young and Branded after this marriage? Because I believe when we start entities, it is like we are entering into a marriage, right?
Definitely.
So what are those intentional steps that you're taking?
First of all,
Before you answer that, do you like the marriage? Is the marriage?
I love the marriage. I feel like because of this marriage, I may now enter a second marriage with an actual man now. Yes, because I've been prepared. Financially, I've been prepared. Planning wise, I've been prepared. I may as well.
Men outside there, I think you go to the point here. Hannah Arinaitwe is trying to tell us that now she is ripe.
Ripe of age.
Yeah,
but
so
I love this marriage.
Steps.
And the funny thing about how I'm going to explain it, you will see how this marriage relates with the other marriage.
Okay.
Number one, no secrets.
No secrets, bro.
Be open. Let there be open conversations with you and your service providers and maybe your team.
Yep.
Number two, be intentional about everything you do. Right? If you have agreed to take a certain step, why are you taking that certain step? Why are you deciding to take your business from online to an on-ground setting, right? Yeah. What is your biggest why? Actually, I feel like that should be the number one thing. What is your biggest why for everything you do? Why did we decide to collab on this, right? Why did you decide to choose specific colors for Ikara, the black and white? It shouldn't be a thing of just fwa. Or she call her fwa. Everything has to be intentional. Another step that I take is definitely investing in my business and investing in my brand and investing in the work that I do. For those who are watching and you have initiatives or whatever, invest in it like you want it to survive. Because so many of us want profit, but when we don't want to invest.
It is like wanting to milk a cow that you're not giving a water. Like you're not feeding this cow pastures, but you want to milk it. You know that there are some people outside there that are just starting because they know that maybe Marjo started something and she has already reached where she is.
Yes,
you want to start right now and tomorrow be like Marjo.
Funny thing is that my parents always say that all the time, that the issue is with many people who are starting is that they have seen that your business is working, but they don't know that before this business reached here, there was a genesis.
Yeah, there was
a
long journey.
Exactly. Before the Young and Branded you're seeing now with the good quality video and audio, the first Young and Branded, before then it was called the bottom of it. If I show you how it looked like, you will understand that we came from somewhere over like 4 or 5 years ago. But people are watching me now and they think, Hana Yazukuka, August 16th.
If I can tell you about how Ikara started, it started way back in COVID, 2020, where I would sit down with my friends and would just shoot with a phone and talk about just issues. And then when TikTok became a thing, I resorted to dancing. I resorted to cooking. I resorted to... And then my late dad, who passed away last year, may his soul rest in peace, told me he wishes I would go back to doing intentional conversations with people like you.
Yeah.
And that is why you're also here.
I love that. Yeah.
So, Hannah, there is something that we always do at Ikara and CEO.
Okay.
It is called the Rapid Fire. The CEO Rapid Fire.
Okay.
Where welcome to our signature segment.
Okay.
The CEO Rapid Fire. Truth or myth?
Oh.
Here at Ikara and CEO, we believe leadership is not just about success. It is about clarity of thought under pressure.
Hey!
I will present you 5 bold statements. You will have seconds to decide truth or myth.
Okay.
No script,
Okay.
no rehearsals,
Okay.
just the mindset. Because here, we do not just host CEOs.
Hey.
We reveal
Hey.
the thinking
Hey.
behind the title.
Oh, Jesus.
CEO Hannah, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Just truth or myth?
Uh,
Sorry, you've posted an inspirational quote, then sat back and waited for validation.
Truth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
No. You have bought something just because it looked good in the photo.
Myth.
You have asked your parents
Mm.
not to comment on your posts.
Myth.
You have pretended Wi-Fi was bad just to get off a call.
Truth.
How do you feel?
I'm sorry. If you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Your podcast voice is different from your normal voice.
Truth.
What is your normal voice like?
My normal voice is not as collected as what I'm. Sometimes
we get you.
In my normal voice, it is.
Okay. I'll just give you 2 more questions.
Okay.
If your group chat or search was leaked today, it would damage your brand. Truth or
Truth.
Truth. As Hannah Arinaitwe, you have a lot of money. And that is the mindset behind the mission. Not just titles, not just success, but decisions, beliefs, and conviction. This has been our CEO Rapid Fire, Truth or Myths, because here at Hana CEO, we don't just host CEOs, we host the mindset and the thinking behind the CEO. So, welcome back.
I'm back.
Every founder eventually must decide, right? That you're either hiding behind your brand or you already stand into your brand. And today, we did ask, when does a business become an extension of the founder? The better question is, are you building something or becoming something? Hannah Arinaitwe,
Yes.
founder and CEO of Young and Branded. Please, bring us to the end of today's conversation in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, I will say that if you believe in what you are building in, be open to investing because that's the only way you will get a profit from it. The other thing I will say is that be bold and be visible about what you're building. If you keep quiet, the world will not know that you are building what you are building. The world will not know that you are selling what you are selling. So be bold today. If you think you are shy, if you think you are an introvert, if you think you are not worthy or cute enough to look on the to share about the work you do, that is a myth and a lie from the pits of hell. Be bold today and watch your life change forever.
And a reminder that building a brand is never about visibility or success. Sometimes it is about identity. Expressing oneself really, about the courage to stand in and have what you've created allow you represent it in the most effective way. Today, we explore the space where ideas become identity and where founders must decide not just what they are building and who are they becoming in process. To Hannah, thank you so much for the insight, the honesty, the leadership you bring to the founder journey. And to everyone watching and listening, remember, at Hana CEO, we don't just host CEOs, we reveal the thinking and the mindset behind the title. I am your host, Atuhurra Angela Marjorie, and this has been our conversation. Share it as a founder, a CEO, or someone who intends to start business. It could be your chance today to stand and become the brand that you intend to build. Please do subscribe, follow the conversation, and join us every episode as we sit with leaders shaping industries, ideas, and impact. Because here at Hana CEO, vision meets execution. See you in the next conversation.